He called me a bitch for not falling for his scam. So I gave him a spiritual awakening, a visit from pest control, and more phone calls than he'll ever be able to ignore. You mess with the wrong person, you pay the price, and this guy paid dearly. If you've ever wanted to clap back at scammers and sleazeballs who think they can walk all over people, hit that like button, subscribe, and settle in. This is one revenge story that's as petty as it is perfect. For the last several days, I kept getting calls from a number I didn't recognize. Normally, I never answer calls I don't know. But I had recently been trying to get in touch with a specialist doctor for a health issue, and I worried that this unknown number might be related. So today, when the number popped up on my screen yet again, I hesitated, and then I answered. "Hello," I said cautiously. The voice on the other end was a man. Confident. A little too confident. "Hi, is this my full name?" he asked. Now, that immediately raised a red flag. No doctor's office calls like that. They say, "Hi, this is Dr. So-and-so's office," or "We're calling to confirm an appointment." This guy. Way too slick. "Yes," I replied warily. And then it came. "I want to talk to you about a property located at my full address." Boom. There it was. Another bottom-feeding real estate scammer. You know the type. Those guys who cold call homeowners pretending to be interested buyers, but are actually trying to pressure you into selling your home for dirt cheap so they can flip it and profit. I cut him off immediately. "You know what? Lose my number," I said bluntly. Not politely. Not kindly. Just done. And then, he calls me a bitch. Just like that. "Whatever, bitch." Click. He hangs up. I stared at my phone in stunned silence. Did that really just happen? Did some random scammer seriously cold call me, insult me, and then hang up like I was the problem? Oh, he didn't know who he was messing with. Fueled by righteous fury and the kind of focused energy only true pettiness can provide, I called the number right back. He answered like nothing had happened. "Hello," he said, as if I was just another lead on his list. Not the same person he had just insulted. "You've got some nerve," I began, my voice sharp. "You call me about some shady real estate scam, then you call me a bitch and hang up? You think that's okay?" Without skipping a beat, he repeated. "You're a bitch." Click. He hung up again. Now, I could have just blocked the number. I could have cursed into the air and gone on with my day. But no, that would have been too easy for him. He wanted to act like a jerk? Fine. Let's see how he likes a little. I filed a formal complaint with the State Real Estate Commission. I gave them the number, the name he used, Joey, and the full context of what happened. Not just the shady sales pitch, but the verbal abuse too. They take that stuff seriously, especially when someone is pretending to be a legitimate buyer to harass homeowners. But I wasn't done. I wanted him to feel what it's like to be inundated, to be harassed, to be targeted. So I began the sign-up spree. Scientology. I gave them his name and number, and when asked why he was interested, I wrote, "I've been working in a scammy industry, and I feel I need to get back on the right path and leave this way of life." Faith Ministries. They also wanted a reason. Same story. I want to find spiritual guidance and redemption from the unethical path I've taken. Orkin Pest Control. Because what's better than a surprise visit from pest control when you're not expecting one? Healthcare.gov. Finder. All those annoying callback services that light up your phone like a Christmas tree if you even breathe near their website. Every form. Every sign-up. Every box checked. Prefer contact by phone. Within a day, his life was likely chaos. Phone ringing non-stop. People calling to ask about his spiritual journey and offering to help him find salvation. Healthcare agents trying to match him with the perfect plan. Orkin asking if he still has that roach problem. And with any luck, the real estate board was breathing down his neck too. All because he decided to be a misogynistic scammer on the wrong day. There's something deliciously satisfying about turning the tables on someone who thought they could push you around. He thought he was just making another call to another lead. He forgot that every number he dials is a real person. And some of us, we fight back with paperwork, precision, and petty brilliance. If this story gave you chills, or at least a vengeful little grin, Smash that like button and tell us in the comments. What would you have done to get revenge on Joey? And don't forget to subscribe for more real stories where karma always gets the last laugh.